Record-setting temperatures in Las Vegas this weekend, and the defending champs from the USL Championship are in town. Las Vegas Lights FC hosting Orange County FC, presented by the Castro Verde Law Group. Good evening, Matt Peterson with the former Houston Dynamo midfielder Andrew Driver, and for Las Vegas, Andrew, Danny Trejo, Cal Jennings, both back to carry the scoring load.
Yeah, and it's a much-needed boost, isn't it, for the Lights? They've gone a spell without scoring too much. As a team, they've performed well, not let many goals in, but they really have missed their forwards going in and scoring. Obviously, Trejo went on that long scoring streak early in the season, and Jennings, you know what he provides for the team.
When we speak with Enrique, has had an up-and-down career, has played for Mexico, record-setting signing for Houston Dynamo. Last couple of seasons didn't go so well with Atlanta, but he's scoring quite a bit for Orange County this year.
Yeah, in the words of his coach, Richard Chaplow, you never lose the quality, and we've all seen what Eric Torres can do. He's fantastic at scoring goals, and to get him in the USL Championship's a great coup. And he's got 6 goals already this year, and I would expect him to be there or thereabouts at the end of the season as one of the top goal scorers.
It's Torres and Jennings, Trejo and Oloski. The stars are out this weekend in Vegas. Orange County and Las Vegas. Lineups and kickoff when we come back.
Wendy's without the Wendy's app is like a hamburger without the fresh beef.
No!
Get the app to order ahead, order delivery, earn free food, and get app-exclusive offers. One app, all the Wendy's.
Pretty much the be great.
So it's game day, and you need to get your hair in shape. Enter Great Clips. Got you, and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
The bar. Get Terribles to you with all the essential items easier with the free Terrible Social House app or to you.
Vegas Light Soccer is presented by CoinCloud. The easiest way to be bold, be great, be state. And by Red Apple Fireworks, located just over the hump in Pahrump. Cashman Field in Las Vegas, 190. Here is the starting.
Trejo and Jennings back. It's obviously in need of scoring goals.
Youngster Christopher Jaime starts in midfield. Crisostomo and Zaroma, the central midfielders. Meanwhile, for Orange County SC, under Richard Chaplow, winless in 4, giving up some late goals, but it's Torres and Okoli up top.
Yeah, and the main man is Oloski, to the creative spark. Usually when he plays just behind the front two. Finds nice little pockets of space and is the creative man for Orange County, and they rely on him to pull the strings.
Heat will certainly be a factor this evening in Las Vegas. It's cooled off just a bit from the record-tying 109 degrees earlier today. Here we go from Las Vegas. The Lights in black. Orange County trying to suppress the heat. It's 106 degrees. What are you watching for early on, Andrew?
Well, the heat's obviously going to affect the game. We're used to seeing lots of energy from the Lights. I think today it might be a little bit more measured. It's going to be a war of attrition out there, who can handle the heat the best. But the unlucky at the last home game against El Paso.
Abraham Romero in goal. Last season. Here is 90 plus. It was heartbreaking against and some late goals have really cost Orange County points. Now winless in 4 with 2 defeats and 2 draws in Orange County.
Like they did last year, you expect them to go into the city. But a little bit of unluckiness thrown in there as well. It's not over till the end, is it? They went on an incredible, make sure they keep doing the right things.
Turn of pace, Soloski wrestled down by Chrysostomo.
To get around Chrysostomo, and it wasn't actually a bad foul for Chrysostomo to give away, because Iloski was bearing down on the box and just put his arm on him. Just Iloski running at that pace is always liable to lose his balance and go over, but he's got to walk the tightrope now.
In the 3rd minute, Chrysostomo in the book. Benjamin Meyer, the referee. Good run from Iloski. And a free kick opportunity here. Visit Wendy's tomorrow and get a free breakfast biscuit after that yellow card is shown. Participating in Las Vegas Wendy's locations during breakfast hours only. Here's the delivery. Romero off his line to claim in front of Cubo Torres, who's harassing him. Now Romero. With Peterson with the delivery.
Yeah, decent delivery into the box, actually. A lot of pace, well defended. But good early signs from Orange County. Throwing bodies forward, getting into the good areas.
Sustained pressure here from Orange County. Here's Peterson. Thought about it, wider still towards the corner. Low cross is cleared. That was Brent Richards pushing back. Veteran of this league. Richards will throw it in. Spoke with Richard Chaplow this week about conceding goals, 20 goals against. He said expected goals should be at 12 or 13, so very indicative of the defensive woes for Orange County. And we asked him, is it one thing? Is it defending transitional moments? Is it defending your box? Is it defending set pieces? Is it all the above? We're allowing goals in every which way.
And that's worrying for a coach, isn't it? If you can put your finger on it, it makes life a lot easier. But when you're shipping goals in all manner of ways, it's difficult to try and to work on any one thing to fix the league. So Orange County a little bit worried, but they've got so much experience in this team.
A good push from Jennings, his cross. Overheaded goal kick here. Here are the keys to the game presented by Finlay Chevy.
Yes, start aggressive for the Lights. Obviously a few disappointing results in a row, but with the likes of Jennings and Trejo up front, they have the aggression there, and obviously in transition as well. They have the pace now going forward, so 2 key additions for the Lights. OC can handle the heat in Vegas, which is easier said than done. How are they going to handle the 90 minutes and we go back to the Jennings and Trejo being there. The energy of the Lights is going to be difficult for Orange County to deal with.
Richard Chaplow told us, look, it'd be naive to try and play our style, aggressive on the front foot, pressing at all moments, as there's a clipped-in ball to Ogoli, and it's picked up by Romero.
It's difficult to change that though. When you're a team that plays with pressure and energy every week, it's difficult to just turn up and change that mentality. It's something you work in training week in, week out. So it'll be interesting to see if OC do sit in a little bit and not show that energy. They've certainly started the game with a lot of energy early doors.
Here are the match odds presented by Westgate Superbook.
Fairly even. OC obviously favourites. They're above the Lights just. Oh no, are they above the Lights? Or they're very even in the league standings. For me, the Lights at home in the heat, I think I would fancy those odds. I think I would edge towards the Lights on that after seeing those odds.
Should be a good one tonight. Both teams desperate for a win. Las Vegas is winless in 7. Orange County winless in its last 4. And Las Vegas 2 points clear of Orange County. Vegas on 17 points, Orange County on 15. Been one of the surprises in the West, I would say. Orange County, the defending champion, but as Richard Chaplow said, it's a very different team, and they've dealt with significant injury. Rob Kiernan has been out. Brian Olofsky has been out. Tony Rocha remains out. Danilo Acosta is out as well. Kobe Henry with the U19s. We might see the return of Poshendina tonight, but he played in Spain in a friendly against Norway just 2 days ago. So it's been kind of the perfect storm for Orange County of injury, absences, and then defensively a team that was very good en route to the championship last year at the back, been very mediocre defensively.
Yeah, they've had a lot of changes, and that makes it difficult when you have a team that's settled and you're winning. The momentum can carry you on. So they'll be disappointed to be where they are in the league, but we mentioned it earlier, they'll have that confidence to turn things around. And it's a long season, the USL Championship. There's a lot of time to make that change and to go on a run.
Throw in far side, taken quickly. Here's the injury report presented by Dignity Health Physical Therapy. Gaines and Duenas remain out for Vegas, and you see it. Brian Olofsky, Rob Kiernan. Canignas is questionable. He's in the team tonight. He could come off the bench, and then Rocha remains out.
Kiernan's a huge loss, isn't he? He's been a stalwart in the championship for the last few seasons, and the Lights have to try and use that to their advantage. Get Trejo and Jennings running in and around the two centre halves. Obviously not the first choice in there, so the Lights have to try and capitalise on that.
We had a candid conversation with Enrique Duran about the goal-scoring woes. Winless in 7 for Las Vegas, only 3 goals scored. He said the goals will come. They might come tonight, they might come soon, but he is confident in this group. And really the story of the season for Las Vegas scoring-wise, Trejo and Jennings have combined for 9 goals. The rest of the team have combined for 5 goals.
Yeah, and it's no surprise the form took a dip when Jennings and Trejo were out.
There's a long shot from the top of the box from Cubo Torres. It was deflected. It'll be a corner kick for Orange County.
Yeah, we go back to the Lights. They've created so many opportunities when Jennings and Trejo were there. As a whole, I think Enrique Duran will be happy because defensively they have stayed solid. So you get those goals back, you've got a chance of going on a run as well.
Seth Kasipli back in the lineup. He will deliver this set piece. Here it comes from Kasipli. Headed over the bar. We saw Bjorshol go down there. Good physicality from Bjorshol just to throw off the attacking header.
Yeah, decent ball into the box, wasn't it? This OC team does have some big boys. You get it into the box, they're always going to have an opportunity. On that occasion, it was Akoli who got the header.
Good touch from Traore. He is fouled by Kasipli. Free kick given. You see Enrique Duran asking for the yellow card. It would seem a similar moment. If you're going to book Crisostomo in the 3rd minute, that would be an equal challenge.
Yeah, the referee brandishing the yellow card early doors gives himself a difficult 90 minutes afterwards, and for me that's a yellow card. It's probably not as it's not in as a dangerous an area as the one on Crisostomo, but that's cynical, isn't it? He's passed him and going into an attacking area. For me, that's an easy yellow card for the referee.
Yeah, and if he's passed him, it's a 2v1 going towards the corner.
Yeah, exactly. It may not have been as advanced on the pitch as the Crisostomo one, but it's still prevented it's still a professional foul, isn't it? It's prevented an attacking opportunity for the Lights.
Orange County back in possession. The big switch is on. Brett Richards. Off to the right, Seth Kasipli. Kasipli, a good delivery, headed out. To Keenan with the headed clearance. Kasipli, good patience. Richards' delivery blocked by Trejo, and now a moment of transition for Vegas. They thrive in these moments. But you see Crisostomo content to just keep it and not take the space. Olofsky, good strength, shoulder to shoulder against Crisostomo, still on his feet. And then he's fouled by Bjorshol. He's been the danger man here in the first 12 minutes. Milan Olofsky.
He's good running with the ball, isn't he? He's got great balance. He can go left or right, which is a difficult skill to see. You see there, he dropped his shoulder, shifted the ball out to his left on the right side to prevent Bjorshul from being able to put a foot in, winning another free kick. But I was a bit disappointed there from Crisostomo. The Lights got possession. They could have gone into transition like we want to see. Get the ball to Trejo, quick up to Jennings. And he played a slack sideways pass and gave Orange County the opportunity to win the ball back. And they've got a dangerous situation with a free kick.
Multiple options here. Villanueva is one of those, alongside Daniel Peterson. Alosky pleading his case as well. It is short. Villanueva did not trouble the goal. It was deflected, however. It's a corner kick for Orange County.
Little training ground routine, wasn't it? Trying to shift the ball a couple of yards to create the angle. Villanueva just didn't get the curve on the ball, and it was a well defended from Bjorshul.
Kasipli to deliver from the corner for Orange County. Nobody near the goal. Everyone queuing up around the edge of the box. The closest, Ugo Okoli. Clearance from Jennings. Daroma heads away. Kasipli, left-footed cross in the mix, right to Abraham Romero. Romero looking to punt away. Torres continues to deny that. Restart from Romero.
Yeah, he was desperate to get the ball out there, wasn't he? But it was just no one from the Lights looking to make that run. Obviously, we mentioned the heat. Maybe the players are just trying to save that energy. But Romero had a bit of urgency, just had no out ball.
Good build up here up this right side. It's Kevin Partida from Sparks, Nevada, back in his home state. Well to keep possession, a throw in here to Orange County. Orange County's been excellent here in the first 15 minutes.
Looking like the champions, aren't they? This is what we got used to seeing towards the end of last season. A good, solid team with a lot of presence, and they find a way to dominate games if you let them.
Here's the long throw in from Richards. Bjorshul heads away. Kept back in play by Orange County. It's a good ball and a better diving headed clearance. Vegas cannot clear its lines. Okoli over the bar. Falling away from goal would have been a spectacular effort. Lara did just enough to throw him off.
Yeah, Lara's been fantastic this season, and good defending on this occasion. He's up against a very strong Okoli who uses his body very well. Just as a defender, sometimes you don't need to make the challenge, just be in the right place. And Lara being goal side just made Okoli try and take the shot off balance without diving in, because you see sometimes in those situations, defender will dive in and give a penalty away.
Romero direct. The pressure from Orange County forces the clearance out of play. Throw into Orange County. You see Enrique Duran give an instruction in his coach's area.
I think he'll just be looking for the Lights to get a little bit of possession. Giving the ball away far too easily. Orange County dominant in possession. Just maybe have a couple of minutes passing the ball around the defense. Just make Orange County do the work. Press to try and win the ball back.
Good touch from Traore, inside for Daroma. Jennings turning into it. Another turnover from Las Vegas. They have not been good in the build-up phase so far tonight. That ball's too heavy. Goal kick to Las Vegas. There's Enrique Duran, first-year head coach. He was the assistant for Steve Cherundolo last year. Cherundolo now at LAFC. They remain good friends, and it's a nice continuity because Steve Cherundolo knows what he went through last year, and Enrique Duran can lean on him with loans and kind of the roster management between the two squads.
Yeah, it's been, the team performance has been excellent, hasn't it? The league standings don't say that yet, but I'm confident this team will keep building the way they have. Defensively fantastic, in shape, brilliant. Just lacked those goals the last few weeks. Enrique Duran's done a great job.
So replay of this challenge. Jaime.
It's that Manilowski again. His balance and the way he turns, he's difficult to stop, and he's very elegant the way he runs actually, and the lights already fouled him 3 times.
Well, that was a man that was pinpointed by Enrique Duran about when they play with Orlowski, particularly as the number 10. They're very dangerous when he's not out there as the number 10. They're more defensive-minded. There's a cross to the back post, headed back across, cleared away. It had to be there. If not, it's a tap-in for Orange County. Good set-piece defending from Las Vegas.
Yeah, they've been defensively solid. They've defended the cross really well so far, the Lights. That looked like it was about to loop into the post. I'm not sure who was on the line to clear it. But Orange County just really chipping away, aren't they? The Lights need to start performing better, or else they'll find themselves behind at this rate.
Red Apple Fireworks is located just over the hump in Pahrump. Open year-round and stocked with everything you need to add some boom to your celebrations. Andrew, Red Apple Fireworks at halftime and post-game tonight. Halftime fireworks.
I'm just hoping we get fireworks on the pitch beforehand, but always good. Never too many fireworks in life, is there?
Never.
Unless you're a dog.
Yes, they don't enjoy them. Not the Piccolo Pete's. Bjorshel pushing forward. Here it's in for Las Vegas. Their best chance here in the first 20 minutes. It's a good delivery to the back post. Good clearance from Richards. Better from Las Vegas. Here's Lara to Kelkinen. Mohamed Traore for Las Vegas. Traore's dropping off to support. Jennings checks. Laid back for Daroma. Quezada into the area with Jennings, well defended. Jennings will turn though, he will go down, and it's clear. Meyer had a good view of it. Vegas shouting for a penalty. They will play on with Quezada. Central, great first touch. It is Jaime back across and cleared. Everything but the delivery. Now it's Quezada. Orange County cannot clear its lines.
It's a penalty for me. Jennings has done fantastic. This is what he does great, and he can turn defenders well. Maybe the feet just got caught together a little bit, but if that's outside the box, I think it's a penalty. If that's outside the box, I think it's a free kick.
There's a long shot. And an opening goal for Las Vegas. Rakowski looked a bit flat-footed. A long-awaited goal for Las Vegas Lights.
It came from nowhere, didn't it? It came from absolutely nowhere. The strike initially didn't look like it had much on it. And I think it has to have taken a deflection. Quezada cut inside, put it onto his left foot, he's hit it, and yeah, the goalkeeper was flat-footed because it's an outrageous deflection past him. And a little bit of luck, as we've said before the game, the Lights haven't scored many. It's going to might take a little bit of luck to get the goals coming back. And Quezada has opened the scoring. And against, it has to be said, against the run of play, the Lights the last 5 minutes have looked a little bit sharper, and they've got lucky and they've gone ahead.
That will go down as an orange goal, but give Quezada credit. We had a conversation with Enrique Duran yesterday specifically about Quezada, and I asked him, is he not as goal dangerous as last season? Is he not as willing to get in the advanced positions? Enrique Duran agreed. He said, we've been talking with Quezada about this. He said he's played multiple positions. Part of that is he's lost his attacking intent because of those multiple positions, but that was a moment of initiative from Quezada leading to the own goal.
Yeah, it's very positive, wasn't it? And sometimes it's difficult to take those 20-yard shots, but you don't win the lottery if you don't buy your ticket, do you?
And he bought the ticket tonight. And that was a moment we have not seen enough of from Quezada tonight. Last year, it was a relentlessness of pushing forward, not really thinking about it, just bombing forward, especially from the outside back positions. We've seen him more in the defensive positions this year. Great to see Quezada in that moment take his chance, and a goal is the result.
It's difficult, isn't it? As a coach, he's the dream player because you can play him all over the place. But selfishly for Quezada, he's never really going to find himself in a position when he plays them like that. And it's a mentality football. If you're an attacker, you're attacking.
Here's Trejo, and that's right at the goalkeeper, Patrick Rakowski.
Good from Trejo, sharp. I like to see him getting those strikes off, get that confidence back. He hasn't scored in a few weeks, get back into it. But going back to Quezada, it's difficult when you don't know what the actual position is. And potentially, personally, he just needs to play the same position for week in, week out to get a rhythm going.
Well, he was a winger last year, an outside back, but when he was an outside back, he would make some breathtaking runs forward. And it feels like this year when he's an outside back, he's thinking about his defensive responsibilities. That time he popped up in the final third, and a goal is the result.
Yeah, and that's no surprise, actually, because you see the way the team sets up now. They're outstanding defensively, so I wouldn't be surprised if, as a team, they do train the defensive side.
Let's look back at this replay. Bjorshol with the challenge against Delaski.
It's one of the sore ones, isn't it? The follow-through of the kick onto the studs of Bjorshol. There's no malice in it. He didn't mean to hurt him, but the sore one for Orlowski. Obviously took his boot off pretty quickly.
Shop in-store in Pahrump. Pre-order online for in-store pickup or get your fireworks shipped to your door. Head over to redapplefireworks.com to start shopping. Andrew, no in-game shopping for the integrity of the broadcast, okay?
Too tight to shop, me.
Yes.
Yeah. Although saying that's the wife's birthday this week, so I'm going to have to do something. But to the point here, he's taking his boot off. Is it not the unwritten rule you keep your boot on? As soon as you take that off, it might swell.
Well, you're the ex-player, Andrew, so I'm gonna follow your lead and say that is an unwritten rule. But I think if you're in a lot of pain, you take the boot off and you assess it. Here is the long shot from Quezada. For the moment, given a goal, but I think this will be turned to an own goal as it was going off the mark. But you have a go, good things happen.
You have a go, good things happen, and that's a travesty if they take that away from him. His shot is not directly going on target, but the intent was there of a strike and goal, wasn't it? And
so you think it will stand?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
There's a shot on. It's not per se on target, but it was in the direction of the goal, and the defender, it's just a deflection, isn't it, really? But that's great, and hopefully that gives Quezada a bit more confidence. Maybe that you talk about that attacking instinct. He's got that confidence now he's always got bags of energy, and if he can be a little bit more wise or a little bit more direct, then he could be a potential to be a very, very good player.
Well, it's now been changed, charged to an own goal. A last touch by Albi Skendi. So Skendi's own goal for the moment, but I think no matter what, it's a goal for Las Vegas and a building block for Alvaro Quezada. In our early conversations last year, as Keenan goes back to Abraham Romero about Quezada, Cherundolo raved about his athletic abilities. It's a player who's good on the ball, good technically, but he has some of the best work rate and some of the numbers physically allows him to play these multiple positions. Long shot is blocked, Romero off his line.
Yeah, he's got the athleticism, but for me, the thing that stands out with Quezada is you're always going to get 100%. His effort's fantastic. He's one of the players you want to be in and around the team because teammates feed off each other's energy, and when you have a guy like him putting that work in every week, the rest of the team appreciates that and will want to emulate it.
1-0 Las Vegas, 21st minute own goal. A really tough deflection, really unfortunate for Orange County. Albi Skendi off the hit from Alvaro Quezada. There is Quezada pleading his case after the foul committed against Eric Cubo Torres.
A lot of fouls from Vegas early doors here, but it's good to see. I think at times last year they were a little bit weak at times. They didn't really show they wanted it. Today, you see they're putting their bodies on the line, the fouling, the biting, the scratching, and it's something we've come to see a bit more, be a bit more accustomed to this year from the lights. They've got that doggedness. I think Enrique Duran has really brought more energy and determination to the team.
It's either Villanueva or Peterson. It is the Dane delivering, and it's headed wide. Good defensive header. We've seen Vegas really defend its box well on these set pieces tonight.
Defending as a team, aren't they? They're marking the areas and they're attacking the ball. Some decent deliveries from Orange County as well. They've got some big guys up there. But as the lights, you don't want to run your luck all day.
There's Richard Chaplow. He came on holiday in the summertime and then signed as a player for Orange County years ago. A few years as an assistant, took over last August and led Orange County to the championship. A throw in on this near sideline. They've really been ravaged with injury and international call-ups. He said, I haven't been able to fill out a full team in a long time. Getting some players back. But the injury bug has really struck Orange County this season. That's great hold-up play from Trejo. In front of Jennings. Markovsky off his line.
A little bit of a disappointing ball, but look, the energy of the counter-attack there was great. Lovely turn from Trejo, but it's not a lovely turn, it's just direct and it's pacey, and the body's streaking forward.
Torres with the hold-up play back for Brent Richards. That's a good ball, but good defending again. That's Lara shoulder to shoulder against Okoli. Headed straight in the air again. Cross after cross from Orange County. Clearance after clearance from Vegas. There's a shot for a handball after the hit from Richards. No penalty given, but a corner kick instead for Orange County. Good block from Keenan.
Better from Orange County, wasn't it? They don't hesitate to get the ball into the box and then feed off the seconds. This time it fell to Richards, and it wasn't a bad strike, but that man Keenan using all his experience to get in the way of the shot and clear the danger.
Seth Kasipli from the corner once again for Orange County. Here it is from Kasipli. Barrels wide. One of the big targets up there, it's Skendi. Albie Skendi's 6'5". He's a big force. And two players down, one on each side. Richards down for Orange County. Player down for Las Vegas as well.
One thing of note early doors for me for Orange County is Cubo Torres is looking in good shape. Remember, we've seen a lot of him from a time with the Dynamo. He never really looked match fit, but I think coming here to OC and going on a run of games, you can see he looks a lot more match sharp, in shape. He's moving a lot better than I've seen in the past.
Let's see this collision. Richards and Traore both down. Very painful.
Boy, those ones like that are the worst. Richards is running at it. He's tried to flick it with your head, and as soon as you make that movement, it really gives an opportunity for an injury. Traore's not looking good, is he?
Both players will need a sub. If the other players on the field are any indication, you see Cubo Torres telling Vegas Traore needs to come off.
I'm not sure it's his place to say, but even as a opposition player, he must see that Traore isn't fully compos mentis.
Romero time with the Mexico Youth National Team, speaking with Cubo Torres, who played 7 times for Mexico's senior national team. Here is the challenge from Traore on Richards.
It's one of those where he's trying to direct it, and when you do that, you're coming across the ball, and Traore is attacking it full on. So Richards has tried to just caught Traore square on the head, hasn't he?
Well, a positive indication for Richards is his nose is bleeding, so you would hope the nose took it instead more of the head.
I'm pretty sure it's not really much of a consolation, because when it hits the end of the nose, there's nothing worse.
And Torres, I've never seen a player go this out of his way to look at the injury for Brett Richards.
That's a sore one. That really is a sore one. It's like something you see in the UFC ring, not a soccer game. One of the times I'm happy I'm not playing.
Well, there are the change, one change. Looks like Traore is going to stay in this game. But the change was made for Orange County. Tommy McCabe has entered. Veteran, played at Notre Dame. Second season with Orange County. Started last week. He comes off the bench for Brett Richards after that gruesome injury.
Yes, unfortunate for Richards. He was involved in the game a lot as well, early doors. It's just a horrific injury, isn't it? Hopefully it's just more aesthetic, maybe just on the ads, no lasting damage. But he's going to have a shiner in the morning, isn't he? For me here, I know that they're probably trying to be cautious with Traore, but if Traore's trying to come back on and he hasn't got a concussion, you can't really keep him on the sideline because it's a bit of an unfair advantage to OC.
Here comes the corner. Man advantage for Orange County, and it's headed away by Bjorstrom. Put back in the mix. Strong-headed clearance again, and Traore back on the field for Las Vegas Lights. Here it comes inside. Headed out by Keenan. Keenan wants the back line to get forward.
Keenan twice in that situation, in the right place. The big man just clearing all the dangers. It's good to see Traore back on the pitch, but I hope they are confident that he's fine, because you know you can never be too careful with head injuries.
Just simply to throw it in. An own goal in the 21st minute, the difference in this one. Long shot from Quezada, deflected by Albi Skendi. Vegas have a goal. Traore heads away. Red Apple Fireworks is home to the legendary Happiness Guarantee. We promise you we'll love everything about our shopping experience and our amazing custom design fireworks. Good block there, as Zalowski's shot was blocked. And it's Keenan again, the center back, push forward to block that shot. He looks like he's in some pain.
He's having a great game. He's putting his body on the line again there. It looked like Zalowski was going to have a great shot, a good shot on goal. And Keenan out of nowhere has put his body on the line. And is the blocking foot? Yeah, he's caught him right on the end of the foot. And when you block it like that, it can sometimes just stretch that MCL a little bit.
Well, you think of that clearance, and I have memories of Kalen Carr, MLS Cup Final 2012 against the LA Galaxy, as this shot from Zalowski is blocked by Keenan.
Yeah, it looked, his foot didn't look like it held when he landed, so I think it is off the block. It just bends your knee out that little bit. It's a sore one.
Carr had the opening goal for Houston Dynamo, tore his ACL on that clearance from Omar Gonzalez, and the Galaxy came back to win the cup. Dekel Keenan leading by example. We saw him urging his teammates forward, then within a minute coming out of his center back position to make that block. A late addition to Vegas last year after a long time training with the club. Officially signed in September, but well traveled in the USL Championship, Sacramento, Cincinnati. Before that, time in Israel and with Cardiff City. He's played 27 times with Israel.
He's been a man mountain today, hasn't he? Defensively great, winning all the headers. But he's been a massive addition to the Lights. The defensive record this season's been vast improvement on last year, and I think his leadership is a major part of that.
No matter if you're doing a small party in your backyard, want to attract all your neighbors' attention, Red Apple Fireworks has a product for you, from sparklers to sky shows and everything in between. What's your tactic, Andrew? Do you give your neighbors warning before the fireworks, or just catch them by surprise?
It'd be most likely by surprise.
'38th minute, 1-0 Vegas. Own goal struck by Alvaro Quezada, deflected by Albi Skendi. And Vegas have a lead after Orange County largely controlled the first 15 to 20 minutes of the match.
A couple of injuries have just slowed the game right down, hasn't it?
Certainly hope Brent Richards is okay. Collision with Traore now. It's back across the box and cleared. Tough man, Brent Richards. Just the way he walked off the field, and until we saw the close-up, didn't really realize what kind of pain he was in.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully it's one of those that looks worse than it actually is. The adrenaline's pumping through his body, though, so he probably won't feel it as much. But the way it looked, you just got to hope he hasn't broke his eye socket.
Direct to the corner. Goal kick to Las Vegas. Now, Orange County, disappointing start. They've scored 20 goals, but have only 3 wins. It's a tough time closing out games. Tonight, it's been the first half, unable to break through, and then conceding kind of a fluky goal off the foot of Quezada, and the deflection for the own goal.
They started the game fantastically well, didn't they? It looks like a team that is used to winning, but when you don't capitalize on it, and we talked about the defensive woes, and they let the Lights back into the game. The Lights had a 5-minute spell and came away with the goal. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
There's Bjorshol pushing forward with Crisostomo. DeRoma shows sloppy touch, but he recovers well under the pressure of Okoli.
The Lights a couple of times today have played themselves into trouble when they go those slow passes across the pitch. I've had a coach in the past that always wanted the ball going angle forward or angle backwards, never 90 degrees of the pitch, because you allow the opposition to close you quickly, and if they win the ball back, they go on to attack. So at times, don't be lackadaisical. Look forward, find the feet of Jennings, find the feet of Trejo.
I guess a traffic analogy would be if you're changing lanes and you change lanes at the same speed,
yeah,
you're asking for trouble, whereas if you accelerate, it gives you a better angle.
It's just like the ball there, just to slack into the midfield. It gives the opposition or the oncoming car the chance to catch up with you.
Clip to the back post. Slightly overhit. Torres trying to get there. It was Peterson's delivery. Now Peterson's first year with Orange County, 11 years in Denmark and Norway. Last couple seasons with Brand. DeRoma, heavy touch from Jennings.
It hasn't stuck often, has it, when it's gone up to Jennings or Trejo? There's been a couple of times where Trejo did a nice turn, but the ball has come back. Mostly when the Lights try and go forward, they need Trejo and Jennings to hold the ball up, show some strength, put their body in the right position.
Vegas have a lead, but it's been uncharacteristic in the build-up phase. Typically, this is their best part of their game, is build-up. They're great in transition, but they're a team that likes the ball, but having a hard time getting through this Orange County midfield.
Yeah, the Orange County is well set up, and the coach, Chaplow, mentioned that they like to show energy, like to press, and even though they might not be doing it as much as they usually do, they are winning the ball back pretty quickly off the Lights.
Kisipli. Simply will throw it in. Back for Skendi. There's the substitute, Tommy McCabe. Before Orange County, FC Cincinnati on loan to Memphis 901. Vegas content to concede some space here, up a goal approaching halftime. It's a good ball, nice turn, it's on here. Good defending, Bjorshul cut in at the right time to take it away from Olaski.
He turns well, doesn't he, Olaski? He uses his body so well. He can go left or right, and he's just so quick when he gets the ball in tight areas.
Olaski motivated last 2 years between Salt Lake and Real Monarchs. It's been excellent in 2022, 7 goals to lead Orange County. Enrique Duran taking a moment for some hydration. 106 degrees at kickoff, 109 earlier today, matching a record from 1956 in Las Vegas. It's a free kick for Las Vegas. Enrique Duran said they practiced at 3 p.m. yesterday, so really going at the heat of the day to get used to it. I'm sure day before a game, not the longest training, but doing his best to climatize his players.
A la Dominic Kinnear, he used to do that. He used to say the heat was our advantage, so you train in the middle of the day.
Chrysostomo's cross, the offside flag is up. Good delivery from the captain. I think the biggest observation with the weather tonight is just the lack of press. You're seeing the attacking players just catching their breaths, conserving energy, and it's been a relatively easy build for these defenders.
Yeah, it's impossible, isn't it? That heat is suffocating. You need to keep your energy as much as possible. You see and then try and break in the transition. You can only muster up a few sprints on a night like this.
To Kel Keenan, back for Abraham Romero, facing his former club. Kept in play by Bjorshul. Richard Chaplow asking for a handball. Jennings all the way back near the center backs to support.
Better though, wasn't he? He kept possession, took a good touch, kept possession for the Lights.
Jennings will turn and face up. Roma inviting the pressure. Slices one towards Trejo. Trejo's able to keep it in. In fact, he did not.
I thought it looked like he did. Good play from Roma though, wasn't it? He's so good in those small little spaces, and he's got that little shift of pace where he can get away from the defender.
Seven minutes will be added on here at the end of the first half. A few injuries, headed back towards Romero. He'll get there ahead of Kubo Torres.
Yeah, not surprising on the 7 minutes, but those injuries, the game was weighing up really nicely, wasn't it, until those injuries, and it kind of killed the flow a little bit.
Trejo, good balance, rides out a challenge. Look at him take the space. Seeking Jennings. Free kick given for a handball. Trying to play quickly. Unusual to see the ref try to slow it down when they're trying to play a square ball like that.
I'm not sure why he would. It's in a position where it's so central for the Lights. It's a difficult place to capitalize on it. So I thought Trejo was right. You've got the possession. OC is scrambling a little bit. Play it quickly and try and go again. But slowing it down seems like a little bit of an advantage.
Chrysostomo or Jeroma for Las Vegas. Very high line. Orange County is a few yards outside the penalty area. Clipped in by Chrysostomo. Overhit, goal kick to Orange County. And frustration for Enrique Duran on the Las Vegas sideline.
But that's what we said, though. You don't have the angle in those situations. So he tried to just fling it in, but without that angle, it's a very, very difficult ball to do. Sometimes I think on that one, you're best off using an outswinger, get the big defender out the back and try and head the ball back into the box. That's what we used to have to work on when I played.
Torres, good hold up. Finds Peterson central. Peterson, a good switch. Villanueva on the left side. Villanueva crossing. Oh, just a touch from Keenan to throw off Torres. Villanueva leads Orange County, 29 crosses on the season. Long touch from Olaski, and the clearance comes from Lara after a good pass from McCabe. Here's Trejo, hesitation, and he cannot keep it in.
Almost, he had the right idea. I think Skendi was panicking a little bit there. He knows the pace that Trejo has. If that stays in, it would have been a good opportunity for the Lights.
Albie Skendi, well-traveled, born in Albania, moved to Greece, then Oxford, England, then Santa Barbara, California for college, finally back to England. Last 3 years with Yeovil Town in England.
Went on trial to Yeovil Town once.
How'd it go?
Disastrous.
Yeah.
I was overweight. The coach took one look at me. Said, "Not for you, son." Sent me back in. And it's a long way as well. It's like a one-road town.
At what stage in your career was that?
It was in between my 2 years with the Dynamo.
Restart from Orange County, just too far. Slightly overhit, but you see the leaping ability there. Albie Skendi, the Albanian, is 6'5". He also can jump quite well.
Yeah, they've got some big guys. So the Lights have defended fantastic well if you take into consideration. Yeah, he's jumped up, he's used his body fantastically well. He's just used Alex Lara and got on his shoulder. Lara, you can see Lara there saying he's gone on my shoulders, but when you're attacking the ball, if you're smart about it, you just put your hand on the shoulder and use the defender to elevate, as Skendi did there. You can really get a couple of yards distance between you and your opposition.
Morten Bjorshol does not win or does not lose too many aerial battles. But against Albie Skendi, it's a difficult proposition, and now a difficult goalkeeping there. A mistake from Rakowski, but bailed out a bit. And the German trying to build out of the back, and it's that man again, Quezada, applying the pressure.
He got lucky there, didn't he? The goalkeeper. Quezada, as we've mentioned, the work rate getting it in, harrowing the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper, that could have bounced anywhere.
Here's Jaime. He gets the start this evening. Free kick given to Orange County. Richard Chaplow giving instructions to his side. Torres with the hold-up play. Olaski running at the back line. Olaski shifting. Help from Chrysostomo just in time.
He's just got great balance, Olaski, hasn't he? He can go left or right. He reminds me a little bit like Brian Laudrup back in the day. Yeah, he could dribble with either foot and go either direction. It's a bit of a nightmare for the defender, because when you play against play against someone that's all left-footed, for example, you kind of know that he's going to go there. But when someone's shifty and can go either way, it's defender's nightmare. You see in that occasion there, he used a right step over and tried to shift it onto his left foot. It's well defended from the Lights in the end.
Appreciate the Danish legend shout out there, Andrew Driver.
Oh, Mr. Peterson.
Through midfield. Free kick given.
Forgot about your Danish roots.
And are we seeing the pleading of advantage from Vegas, or the slowing down of a restart here? Maybe a bit of both?
I think a little bit of both, and also Chrysostomo, who's found himself in the book for a similar foul early in the game. The frustration's starting to boil over with the referee a little bit.
Enrique Duran with a few words for the fourth official. 1-0 Las Vegas, an own goal charged to Albie Skendi off a shot from Alvaro Quezada. Took a wide deflection. Now Vegas 3 goals in its last 7. But the opening goal here tonight. Here's Torres. Good work to keep that in play. Partida's early ball, good adjustment from Bjorschel in the air to clear it with his left. Good turn from Partida. Torres. That's nice. Out to Peterson. Peterson pulls it back. Deflected shot from Olaski. Partida back for Olaski. Olaski shifting. Seth Kasipli for Orange County. Peterson could not get there, just too heavy on the touch.
Great build-up from Orange County, wasn't it? It was great to watch. It's called the old third man run into the striker, lay off to the midfielder, and then the run on the outside back going into the area. A real good build-up.
Halftime in Las Vegas. Las Vegas Lights lead 1-0. Andrew Driver, your thoughts?
Orange County probably the better team, but the Lights have taken the opportunity. Was the couple of injuries slowed the game down, but it's really nicely in the balance, and even with the heat, the players have performed particularly well.
Alvaro Quezada created the goal. It will go down for the moment as an own goal charge to Albi Skendi, but Quezada pop it up in a good spot. Ambitious strike, took a deflection into the back of the net for Las Vegas. First meeting of the season between Las Vegas and the reigning champs in the USL Championship. And so far, Las Vegas in a good position. Halftime from Cashman Field on a warm night. Vegas 1, Orange County 0.
Feel more connected to every fleeting moment. The Mazda CX-30 with available turbo engine. An IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. More power for your pursuit.
Nevada Donor Network is a proud partner of the Las Vegas Lights FC. We are asking for your help to save and heal lives. Registered organ, eye, and tissue donors give hope to the more than 650 Nevadans waiting for their second chance at life. You have the power to bring them hope. Register as a hero today at registerme.org. Together, we are Nevada Strong.
I'm good, I'm crocheting.
I see that.
It started off as a hobby, kind of snowballed from there. And Alex, I don't want to stop.
Well, I don't see why you should have to. Let's set you up with a side gig savings goal on the US Bank mobile app. This way you can turn it into your main hustle before you know it.
You're my hero, Alex.
What are you working on now?
Pool cover.
That's fun.
Oh, I made my wife a bathing suit.
Oh, did Linda like it?
She did not.
Oh.
You should see what I made for Max. Max, look at him. He loves it.
The confidence to make your dream a reality. US Bank. We'll get there together.
At Silver State Schools Credit Union, we'll be by your side through every moment of life's journey, from big life changes to small celebrations and everything in between. Because we prioritize people over profit. Become a member today and have a financial partner for life.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless...
Is that a real song?
I think she liked it. Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Piggy Bag.
Feeling like 1956 in Las Vegas today, 190 degrees, matching the all-time daily high on this date back in 1956. On the field at halftime, 1-0 Las Vegas Lights FC. Presenting sponsor tonight is Red Apple Fireworks. For more on Red Apple and what to experience on your next fireworks shopping trip, let's watch this.
We are hanging out right now at Red Apple Fireworks, just over the hump in Pahrump, about 45 minutes from where you're sitting right now.
And we are loaded with literally thousands of amazing fireworks to choose from that are going to maximize your 4th of July celebration. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Our first stop are our ground effect samplers, which are perfect for your front or backyard celebration. Fun for the whole family. We got the Octobox and Unicorn Box for you. Moving on down over here, we got the Cobra Box and Panda Box fireworks samplers. Now this is a step up from the Unicorn and Octobox because in here, not only are you getting fountains, but you're also getting things that go up and go boom.
You definitely need some aerials in your life, and this is a great place to make your introduction to aerials if you're only used to shooting the ground fireworks, which can be amazing, but some aerial fireworks really add another dimension to your fireworks celebration.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep going.
Let's check out these finale sets.
So guys, this is another reason that Red Apple Fireworks is so famous. Mike and I have designed all of the fireworks that you see right now to be a pre-curated show in a box. All you need to do is open the box, light the fuses inside, and you will have an amazing show that can be seen all up and down your block. You literally can't mess this up.
Let's go ahead and check out some canister shells.
Yes.
Starting with the world's first and original 6-inch XXL canister shell. That's right, Red Apple, me and Doug were the first ones in the entire world to bring to you the 6-inch XXL canister shell.
Boom. And it doesn't stop there. If you take a look down this aisle, you can see cases and cases and cases of the world's most amazing reloadable shell kits.
Let's go check it out. Right here, we've got the world's first whistling 6-inch XXL canister shells.
Another first.
And
amazing.
They're all red, white, and blue. America.
And if you're looking for firecrackers, bottle rockets, and Roman candles, of course, we're loaded up. This aisle is actually full of bottle rockets, Roman candles, and firecrackers.
And if you're looking to keep it low-key, fun for the whole family in your front yard or backyard, this last aisle over here is packed with fountains.
Fountains in your show from Red Apple Fireworks help you fill up your show from the ground up to the 12-foot to 15-foot sky-high level. Now don't worry, if you're looking for the smaller stuff like snakes and sparklers, we got you covered there too.
Because nothing says family-friendly fun
like a flaming sword
and some super bright neon sparklers.
Now all you lights fans look like you're game day ready. Go lights.
But we need to get you Independence Day ready. Go America!
And there's no better way to do that than by stocking up with Red Apple Fireworks. Make sure you come visit us over the hump in Pahrump at Red Apple Fireworks.
Get location information and more online at redapplefireworks.com.
We'll see you here. Peace.
Something for every price range and every activity, front yard, backyard, and more. The fireworks on display at halftime. And a moment of magic for Las Vegas in that first half. Alvaro Quezada opening up the scoring for Las Vegas Lights. Halftime on a hot night in Las Vegas, and the Lights are in front.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals. I'm on a routine. Routine.
In the making, a dream start for City.
Oh!
Maxi Rodriguez. What a stop by Steinwasser.
And it's into the back of the net. El Paso. Far corner and it's in. What a goal. Are you watching Football Americas?
News and notes from across the USL Championship. Oklahoma FC Tulsa named Sam Dorr the new president after some positive stints previously with Phoenix and San Antonio.
Yeah, and the NHL, if he had anything to do with the Florida Panthers team in the NHL, he obviously knows what he's doing. Some successful franchises there.
For those who don't know, Driver is a huge hockey fan. A player of the month, Jeremy Kelly, was a free agent this offseason. He was named Player of the Month, 3 goals, 3 assists in May for Memphis.
Not a bad return for a month, is it? Good to see he's kept consistency. 3 goals, 3 assists is a great return.
Big time for the USL now on ESPN. Detroit City hosting El Paso East-West clash June 18th, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.
That's on the big show, isn't it? And rightly so. If you see the likes of the Open Cup this year, the USL is really starting to compete, and rightfully so on ESPN.
Here are some scores from across the championship. Halftime, Galaxy 2 and Colorado Springs 1-1. RGV has a 2-0 lead at Oakland.
Yeah, Rio Grande Valley, obviously difficult place to go against Oakland, so to be 2 up away from home is some achievement.
Sacramento Republic, a good win in Detroit. San Diego leads Hartford. Phoenix and El Paso scoreless. Upcoming schedule, Oakland midweek against New Mexico. What else stands out to you?
San Antonio against Oakland. I think at San Antonio, arguably the best team in the league. They get to win again.
Back in the Eastern time zone for Orange County. They've been in the East quite a bit. Only the second road game in the Pacific time zone here tonight. Here is the table entering play today. You mentioned Colorado Springs at the top of the table, tied with San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio on a great run, aren't they? Colorado have been absolutely outstanding. Only 2 losses for the season so far. They are. You look at the likes of Phoenix rising. You're just waiting for them to go on that run to get themselves closer to the top of the table.
Not pictured. Las Vegas with the win could climb into the top 10 right outside the playoff places. Halftime, some fireworks presented by Red Apple Fireworks. A first half goal, and Vegas is in front.
Hey, Steph, you know we sold 30 cars on Monday?
On a Monday?
Yes, a Monday.
A Monday.
Yes, a Monday.
I thought we were low on stock.
We've literally got tons of cars coming in all week long. Our customers at Findlay Toyota can have anything they want.
Even on a Monday.
Even on a Monday. On any day of the week, we'll do anything to sell you a car. Even on a Monday.
It's time to get back to making memories and enjoying your favorite activities with family and friends. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury slow you down. The therapists at Dignity Health Physical Therapy are here for you. With convenient locations throughout Nevada, Dignity's clinical experts will get you back to life. Go to dignityhealthpt.com to schedule an appointment. Dignity Health Physical Therapy believes movement is medicine and wants to help you experience the power of physical therapy today.
For over 60 years, AARP has empowered people to choose how they live as they age. As a wise friend and fierce defender, we advocate for better health, financial security, and stronger communities. We are AARP.
The 2022 Las Vegas Lights season is here. Relive the action every Saturday on Your View. Your Las Vegas Lights, every Saturday on Cox Channel 14.
Welcome back. Halftime in Las Vegas. Las Vegas Lights FC lead Orange County FC 1-0. Matt Peterson with former Houston Dynamo midfielder Andrew Driver. And yesterday we spoke with Enrique Duran about Alvaro Quezada. 21 minutes in, he helps create the opening goal.
It's like almost like Enrique Duran knows what he's talking about, isn't it? Yeah, a lot of positivity from Quezada. Had the opportunity, was positive, took that chance, and obviously was rewarded with the goal for the Lights.
Really strange first half. I thought Orange County really controlled the first 20 minutes. Once the goal went in, neither team really gained the supremacy.
Yeah, I think Orange County started the game fantastically well, and even ended the half as well particularly well. The Lights never really got into it, so to go ahead at half-time after not performing as well as they would have liked is a very positive sign.
Here are the stats after 45 minutes. Las Vegas and Orange County meeting for the first time here in 2022, and that really tells the story. 2 shots for Las Vegas. They made the most of the one chance they had.
Yeah, a fortuitous deflection, wasn't it, that created the goal. Not really created much, the Lights. Never really had much possession in attacking third. OC definitely looking the most likely without even threatening with a shot on target. So Orange County have been probably the better team. Unfortunate not to be in the game, ahead in the game.
A bit wasteful there for Orange County. 8 shots, none on target.
But the Lights have defended particularly well. The Orange County's thrown a lot of crosses into the box, a lot of effort, but the Lights have positioned themselves really well, and the defensive shape of the Lights has been outstanding, and not for the first time this season.
How will Orange County fashion a response, trying to snap a 4-match winless streak? 2 losses and 2 defeats in its last 4. Underway in the second half, Las Vegas trying to snap a 7-game winless run. Can they manage this one and beat the defending champions and gain a vital 3 points to climb up the table? Any tactical adjustment you'd expect from either side, Andrew?
But to be honest, I think both managers will keep it pretty similar. The Lights defended particularly well. I think Enrique Duran will just want to see more composure when on the ball, keep possession a little bit better, and break when they get the opportunity. And Orange County just maybe a little bit more flair is the only thing they're missing. The possession's been good. They've been getting balls into the box, just lack that little bit of I don't even know how you would say it, the French flair. Like Eric Cantona would say, ooh la la.
There we go. Karim Benzema.
Yeah, just something. Like, I think Oloski's been the most likely, without really creating anything, but it's been a lot of effort from OC without having any, I don't know how you would say it, some flair, basically.
Yeah, Oloski's been excellent. Drew the 3rd-minute yellow card against Daniel Crisostomo. He seemed the most likely. We've seen Torres dropping very deep. That's something we spoke with the head coach of Orange County, Richard Chaplow, about. Is he likes to get involved in the hold-up play, but I think it's a classic challenge for a manager. You want your forward involved, but you also want him closer to goal.
Especially a player like Cubo Torres. He's just renowned for being a fox in the box, isn't he? He's a goal scorer. He's the man you want on the end of it. You don't particularly want him coming deep and not being where he's the most threat.
Yeah, Chaplow said yesterday, we tell him to not do too much. He didn't have a rhythm the last 2 years at Atlanta United. We wanted to get him a rhythm. We started every game this season for Orange County. But that's the challenge, is he wants to facilitate, he wants to drop deep, but the further he is from goal, the less likely he is to score.
Yeah, and as a player like him, he's probably puts a lot of pressure on himself with the history he's had coming to Orange County. He probably feels to himself he has to do everything he can to influence the game. But sometimes the best way of influencing the game is being away from the ball and taking the attention away from where the other team needs to be looking. So he just needs to be patient, just play as a number 9, and we all know what he can do when he's in those situations.
Now, Chaplow told us, I want you as close to goal as possible. Let the defenders and the midfielders build the attack so you get on the end of it.
Yeah, precisely.
Well, it's been a really up and down career for Cubo Torres. 33 appearances, only 8 starts, just over 1,000 minutes, but 1 goal and 1 assist the last 2 years with Atlanta United. He ended his last Dynamo season 2017, one of the best forwards in the league. 14 goals in 27 appearances. Never settled in Mexico. Had the All-Star season at Chivas USA, so it seems like boom or bust in many ways for Cubo Torres, but it's been a boom type season this year for the Mexican with 6 goals already.
I think the key to what you say is consistency. His best year at the Dynamo is when they played him week in, week out and just said, we're going to live or die by Eric Cubo Torres. And you can see here at OC, once you play him and he gets match fit and he's sharp, he'll score goals.
Oh, he's done that. 5 goals in the last 7, 6 and 13 appearances this season. I think that's what's so disappointing for Orange County. You figure this point of the season, one of your players has 6, one of your players has 7, that's Torres and Oloski, and you're sitting with just 3 wins. It's surprising with that much firepower to only have 3 wins at this point of the season.
Yeah, but it's an exact similar story to the Lights, isn't it? If you only have goals coming from two players, it's difficult. You need everyone contributing. You need goals from all over the park.
Poor build that time from Romero. Okoli over. Hard challenge. And it's hit high and over the bar. It was Traore against Oloski after a poor clearance from Abraham Romero against his former team.
Yeah, Oloski got into a great position. You're just about to pull the trigger, and Crisostomo, on a yellow card, has timed that to absolute perfection. It was a great opportunity for OC. You thought if they were a little bit more direct, they could have been a bit sharper to get the opportunity. Not a great, it was a bit of a mistake from Romero in the goal.
Good touch, Bjorschel. There's Quezada against Villanueva. We just have not seen that relentlessness from Vegas on the counter in transition. Here is Crisostomo. Now it's Traore. Trejo holding his run. Here comes Jennings. And that was a moment. Bjorschel's broken the first line of pressure. He's at midfield, and they seem to just kind of want to keep it in that middle third of the field. Yeah,
on this occasion it worked out. They worked the ball well out to Traore. Not the greatest ball into the box, but much better from the Lights. They have been a little bit lackluster today, which we haven't said a lot this season. I think the Lights, when we've been in possession, have been direct and can make things happen. Today, a little bit like there from Trejo, just losing the ball a little bit easily.
Okoli into the channel for Torres. Lara's back. Clearance from Lara. Knotted down. Back with Orozco. Orozco, one of the leaders, 4th year with the club. Helped Orange County to the title last season. 29 caps for the U.S., including the 2013 Gold Cup championship. Here's Orozco. Back to Rakovsky. Peterson. Orozco over midfield. Partida. Cross from the right. Good defending again. Vegas have been very good defending crosses. That will be a corner kick, but Keenan was not taking a chance.
They've been outstanding at defending crosses. That man particularly, I don't know how many times he's cleared the danger. This time another ball into the box. Keenan in the right place at the right time every time the ball's going into the box.
Corner kick to Orange County. Kasipli standing over another. Seth Kasipli for Orange County. Through traffic, cleared by Keenan. Wasteful ball towards the corner. It's a Las Vegas goal kick.
Very wasteful, that, wasn't it? It's not a great ball back up into the box. Here it is. This time it's a whipped in low. Nobody really took the initiative. Traore missed it. That could have bounced anywhere. I think Kendi was the one who got close. Skendi was the one who got closest to it, just didn't react. But a little bit of a lucky escape that for the Lights, because they weren't assertive in clearing the ball.
It was Bjorshol in the end. Now it's McCabe, first half substitute for the injured Brent Richards. A gruesome cheek or eye injury for the longtime USL veteran Brent Richards.
You can see already the second half, the game has slowed down to a crawl, hasn't it? The heat really affecting the players. Orange County just hoping to keep possession, let the Lights run, but the Lights being smart, they're staying in the shape, just mark the spaces.
Did you know you can buy a fireworks show in a box at Red Apple Fireworks? Impress all your friends when they see your turnkey, the most amazing Backworks fireworks show this July 4th. Halftime demo from Red Apple Fireworks. A little bit of everything at the hump over the Pahrump. Hump in Pahrump.
Over the hump in Pahrump.
Yes. I'm trying to get over the hump, completing a sentence. Just past the hump in Pahrump. There's Traore. Good to see him staying in this game. He and Richards were going for that cross in the first half. Richards had to depart. Here's Lara.
That's good from Romero. Comfortable on the ball. He's given the ball away once today, but other than that, his passing's been good. And what it's doing is it's making the Orange County attackers run for the ball. If he can spread the ball to the fullbacks quickly, it's a lot of running in this heat for the Orange County attackers, and all that does is just saps energy. Especially when you're winning 1-0, if you can sap all that energy and just take away the power that the Orange County will need to get that goal to equalize.
Orange County has dominated this match, Andrew. Crosses an 18-3 advantage. Corner kicks a 5-0 advantage for the visitors. Shots 9-3 in favor of Orange County.
Yeah, that is true, but bizarrely, they've never really looked like scoring. It's total, it is domination. The Lights will be the first to admit they've not been the best today in possession.
Here is Trejo. Jennings to his right. Quezada arriving as well. Danny Trejo for Las Vegas, and it's clear. One of the better build-ups tonight for Las Vegas Lights.
The best, and it fell perfectly into the midfield for the Lights, and that's where Trejo is exceptionally good. If you can thread that pass between the right back and the right centre back and let Trejo run onto it, and once he's bearing down into the box, defenders find it hard because he's tricky. He's got those step overs. He can go left or right, and this time tried to go left and tried to pull the ball back, but well defended in the end. But there was just pace on that attack from the Lights.
First corner kick tonight for Las Vegas, presented by Jarritos. Here it is from Crisostomo. Headed clearance from Skendi. Christopher Jaime, his second start of the season tonight. Back to the corner for Trejo. Danny Trejo, support from Jaime. Trejo. Jaime, away from Villanueva, a little pullback. Trejo opens up against McCabe. Good work from Trejo, menacing ball right at Rakowski.
Cross come shot, wasn't it, from Trejo? But that was really good from Jaime. He's used his body well, played the ball back to Trejo, and I tell you what, if that's a yard lower, Bjorschol's getting his head on that. It makes it even more difficult for the goalkeeper. But much more positive signs from the Lights. As mentioned, Jaime, he used his body well. We've mentioned sometimes as a young man, he's 17. Sometimes he gets out-muscled, but you see there, he's learning, he's developing, he's put his body in the right position, kept the ball, played the ball back to Trejo, and decent effort in the end. In fact, is that the first shot on target today?
Apart from the goal, laid off here, Villanueva draws a double team. It's good work from Villanueva. Bouncing out of that, now he's in the box behind Bjorschol. Good cover from Crisostomo. That's a defensive midfielder filling in for a right back at the perfect time.
that's what you want your defensive midfielder to do. You've got to fill the gaps, haven't you? You play that number 6 role, as they call it, and you're the man who has to just keep going across the line and see where the danger comes and just try and fill the gaps and get in those positions.
Now, the best moment of the night for Villanueva, he's kind of been in the fulcrum this season from an outside back. Leads the team 29 crosses, but he had a quiet first half. That was excellent there, turning a double team into a moment in entry into the box as another yellow card will be shown here. Oloski in the book here in the 59th minute.
Yeah, you're right. Villanueva got right down the line, didn't he? Here again, though, Jaime using his body well. That's something you learn as you get experience.
Alana Oloski from Escondido, a soccer family at one point last season. 3 Oloski brothers in the USL Championship. Older brother Brian is still out with a knee injury. Chaplow checking his watch. Feels a change or two is imminent for Orange County. He's been discussing things the last few minutes with his assistant coaches.
I think they need to try and bring in some creativity, don't they? They've not really been threatened by the lights, so I think they can afford to take one of their negative-minded players off and try and bring someone with a goal-scoring touch or a bit of creativity, because they've just lacked that key pass.
Into the corner here for Orange County. On the hour mark, Traore out to defend. Corner kick here for the visitors. That was Partita pushing forward in his return to Nevada. Seth Kasipli will deliver another corner kick. 3 assists on the season, 3rd year with Orange County. Before that, Reno and Timbers too. Bjorshol clears right back to Kasipli. This time a left-footed delivery. Goal kick given. A handful at the back post. We see it once again from Albi Skendi.
Yeah, this time Kasipli came back and it's pretty decent ball with his weaker foot. He's put it in with good pace. Skendi again using his body well. Didn't get the purchase on the header.
Albi Skendi 6'5". Last 3 years of the Oval Town. He scored twice this season. A key piece of the Orange County setup on the set pieces, both defending and attacking. But Vegas has done a good job dealing with him tonight. Lauren Bjorshol part of it. Alex Lara, among others. Here's Orozco. Orozco inviting the pressure. Orange County across the back. Taroma does well, shield in the back 4. Traore, Jaime. Too slow on the switch. Orange County now will attack. Crisostomo in a good spot once again.
Very good, Crisostomo. He does that. To say he got booked in the 2nd minute, he's kept his head, he's put himself in the right position, and his timing since that on the tackle has been impeccable. He hasn't put a foot wrong.
Villanueva. Defended by Quezada, throw in near side. A change will come here for Orange County around the 63rd minute. Enrique Duran looks on, Villanueva preparing to throw it on. And it's a debut for the recently signed Hassan Endom. Hassan Endom signed to a 25-day contract. There he is, Hassan Endom, 23 years of age from Cameroon. June 10th signed the 25-day deal. last in the USL Championship with Miami FC in 2020. One point, a big part of Red Bulls too is play for the Red Bulls as well on FC Cincinnati. Hassan Endom's Orange County debut off the bench here for Kevin Partida.
Yeah, looking to come and make a instant impression. Before the game, we did discuss how they came to the determination of the 25 days.
It's an opportunity for him.
It's obviously 25 days to make an impression. For the player, it's a lot of pressure, but he'll be happy to get on the game, and it's difficult sometimes to do it in training. This is where it really matters on the match day. He's obviously got a wealth of experience in the championship, so can he bring that to come and help this OC team?
Still only 23, the Cameroonian, with a lot of experience, a lot of games under his belt at the pro level. Here is Jaime away from Villanueva. Back for Crisostomo, nice touch. Crisostomo, low cross, and a goal from Trejo. Spectacular build-up. Jaime Crisostomo, and finished off by Trejo.
That was just ridiculously good. It was ridiculously good from two players. Firstly, Jaime, his touch was outstanding. He's knocked the ball past him, and the ball's come to Crisostomo in the end. And what a shift from Crisostomo. This touch here, the dummy and then in. Fantastic. It could have been a penalty. Lovely little ball across, and what a finish. That's Trejo's back, and that's what you want to see from a striker. But this right here, the fake of the pass to the outside into the box, and a perfect ball into the danger area, and Trejo, and rightfully so, Jaime and Crisostomo celebrating together. Neither of them scored the goal, but both of them were integral in that build-up.
Danny Trejo, his 7th of the season in his 3rd appearance. Remember, he led the league in goals early on, then had the injury, missed a few weeks. Back in Las Vegas and back on the goal sheet. Beautiful turn from Crisostomo. Jaime, the teenager, an LAFC Academy product, part of the build-up. A moment of magic for Las Vegas Lights.
Yeah, moment of magic. Crisostomo just showing that confidence into the box. He doesn't have great pace, so the touch had to be perfect, and he used his body well. It looked like he was about to go down. There would have been claims for penalties, I think, because he was on the right side of the defender. But a great little ball into the box, and Trejo's just sharp, isn't he? He's not going to miss those opportunities.
Bending ball from Jaime, and that was an example of a goal scorer's goal. We hear Chaplow wanting Torres closer to goal. That's why you want your forwards close to goals, moments like that.
Yeah, and Trejo's record at all levels he's gone through, he's always been a goal scorer, and we've seen it numerous times already this season.
Now work to do for Orange County, down 2-0. Diagonal ball towards the corner. Kept in play. Not quite. A throw in here for Las Vegas.
And that goal becries to me exactly what Orange County's missed. Jaime showed that nice little touch to begin with, took it past one man, and then Crisostomo had the skill and the confidence to beat a man. The Orange County, we haven't seen any of their players take the game by the scruff of the neck. Iloski's tried, but there's been no one who's showed great pace or a bit of trickery or skill like you saw from Crisostomo.
And it's tough for Hassan Endom. He's just in the game, closest man to Trejo, but a tough spot. Put in that game, and then immediately facing that kind of moment where it turned that quickly defensively for Orange County.
It's difficult when you're coming into the game, but I think the difficulty in that situation for the defender is it looked like Crisostomo was going to go down and wasn't going to get the ball into the box. He somehow managed to shift his weight, and as he was falling, crossed the ball, doesn't he? And I think maybe Adam just coming on, maybe got caught flat-footed.
Crisostomo earns the free kick, knocked over there by Tommy McCabe.
Looks like he's playing with all sorts of confidence, Crisostomo. He's back in that number 6 position. He's had his opportunity with LAFC, his performance all on merit with his performances this season, and he's just improving every week. He does all the dirty work, which we applaud him for, but going forward, we've seen him chip in with a goal this season, and that time getting himself an assist.
Trejo's first goal since April 16th, which coincides with Vegas's last win over Pittsburgh Riverhounds.
It's pretty astounding when you see that statistic, but it isn't surprising. Trejo and Jennings bring so much to this Lights team. When they're not there, they just never really seem likely to win a game. But tonight, the Lights hasn't been the greatest performance, but when you have Trejo in the team, when you have Jennings, you take those opportunities, you win games.
Hydration break here in the 69th minute. Aerial cakes, Roman candles, fountains, ground spinners, and sparklers. Red Apple has everything you need at their store in Pahrump or online at redapple.fireworks.com. Matt Peterson with Andrew Driver. 2-0 Las Vegas. An own goal set up by Alvaro Quezada. His hit from just outside the penalty area deflected by Albi Skendi. And then a magical goal. Are we calling it the goal of the season for Las Vegas Lights?
I wouldn't go that far. There's been some really good ones. I remember Molina scored a bit of a screamer.
Yep.
It was good play in terms of great build-up. I wouldn't go as far as saying goal of the season by any means, but and I think
I'll bite my tongue next time.
I think the thing that was the biggest highlight to me is Christopher Jaime. You see him building his confidence. He's looking stronger. He's looking better every week. And then Crisostomo, we just love to see him produce those kind of moments because he puts all that hard work in. So, yeah, sorry, I didn't want to rain on your parade there.
It's okay. Maybe best team goal, right? The intricate passing and the build-up.
For sure, but I think early in the season, the Lights were doing that consistently, which is just so surprising. They've had this 7-game stretch, but it shows how integral some of the players are in this team. When they lost a lot of the squad, the results have gone backwards.
After the hydration break, back in play, a double change coming for Orange County SC. Trying to find way back into this one. Ivan Gutierrez. And Karady Oshindina. What a story it is. Oshindina set to play in a pro game just 2 days removed from appearing in a friendly with the U19s in Spain. What jet lag.
I've been there. That is difficult. I did it the opposite way though, going from the States to the UK, and you just don't sleep because of the jet lag. So, and then the long flight, it takes it out, but the adrenaline is going to be pumping for him. He's a young man. He's going to be playing a professional game of soccer. He'll be fine.
Orange County, its best soccer was in the first 15 minutes. Could not produce a goal. Got the goal against in the 21st minute, and then a wonderful goal taken by Trejo. There's a good cut from Okoli. Clearance, and it's fallen to Crisostomo. Now Vegas in transition. This is where they've thrived this season, into the path of Jennings, but the flag is up.
Frustrating for Jennings, isn't it? He's got so much pace. He doesn't need to go too early there. Just hold your run. You're always going to beat the defender.
Well, here is the double change. Ivan Gutierrez in alongside Karady Oshindina. He scored for the United States U19s at the Marbella friendlies against England. Also played against Norway. Teammate Kobe Henry captained the U19s in the 3-0 win. But those games were Monday and Thursday. So here we are, Saturday night in Las Vegas. 48 hours, maybe 54 hours removed from that match, and he's entering as a second half substitute. So it's amazing.
It's welcome to professional soccer, isn't it? You've got to find a way to look after your body. Lots of games come very quickly, but he'll be riding a high, scoring a goal for your country, and then you want to come back, you want to make an impression on your professional team as well.
He's had a limited role this season due to international call-ups. He's played 108 minutes Tonight's his 9th appearance, but again, confident player scoring against England earlier this week. And 2 from Orange County, part of the US U19s that showed very well at the Marbella friendlies, beating England and Norway. Here's Trejo.
The Orange County defense is opening up, isn't it? Every time the lights go forward now, Trejo and Jennings playing on the shoulder are looking like they can go through. There's plenty more goals still to be had here.
Turn to the corner. The low cross from Gutierrez, and it's just pushed wide. What a chance for Las Vegas. Defensively, it was Torres there, and one touch makes it a corner kick. Good chance, best of the night for Torres.
The best ball in of the night. Gutierrez, great ball into the danger area. But great defending from Alejandro Lara. His goal side is in the right position, and he's put his body into the right position. That was the best chance for Orange County.
Corner kick, not cleared. Shot blocked. It was off the foot of Orozco. Goal kick coming. Enrique Duran pleased on the Las Vegas sideline.
That was the first time the Orange County had the Lights defenders going back towards their own goal. Everything's been so slow today. Everything's been in front of the Lights defenders, and they've enjoyed it. Even in this situation, the Lights players are in the position, they can defend it. That's the first time Orange County's attacked with pace and then got the defenders going towards their own goal, which, you know, a lot of times when you put it into that area, it'll deflect in, it'll be an own goal, it's more dangerous. Orange County, they've played well, they've just been very laboured in taking the time and trying to get the balls into the box.
Enrique Duran must be pleased. You know, at times last year, our conversations with Steve Cherundolo, the head coach, and Enrique Duran was his assistant, and said, Cherundolo would say, we're very good between the 18-yard boxes. We're not good enough in the 18-yard box. Tonight's been a reversal. Here is Torres. A little pull back and finally cleared. They haven't been the best team between the 18s tonight, but in the penalty area, they've thrived the most with the 2 goals.
On both sides as well, defensively outstanding. We've seen the defensive come on all year. They haven't shown great amounts going forward tonight, but you're right, it is the polar opposites of what we expected last season.
Because last year they'd be great between the boxes, but they'd get to the final third, chance would not be taken, defensive mistake, and they lose the game. Tonight, opportunistic in the final third, as Orozco leaves it here for Rakowski. And one of the best defensive efforts we've seen all season from Vegas. Dekel Keenan's led the way, Lara's led the way with the vocal leadership, dealing with the crosses. It's been a great showing, and now we see the work rate in transition from Las Vegas. Look at the recovery from Traore.
That's Traore's biggest asset, isn't it? His pacing coming back defensively. You see there, he's getting Osunshuna. He's obviously pacey. Traore's just used his athleticism to quell the danger, but yeah, you're right. In terms of defensively, the Lights have been outstanding, and I think Lara and Keenan have both been man mountains back there.
Peterson ready for this corner kick. It's low to the near post and cleared by Bjorschel. Headed out. Quezada goes down. First defensive action that time off the bench. Karedi Oshandina right back from U19 duty.
Really good from Quezada. They'll put your body in the way, win a free kick, give the team an extra few seconds to relax, get the team up the park just by being smart in where he put his body.
He will not be given credit for the first half goal, at least for now. It's an own goal, but initiative was taken just like his coach talked to him about this week. Quezada's had to play multiple positions, more unsettled than last year. Has one goal, helped create the own goal tonight. Now Vegas happy just to slow the game down, keep possession.
Yeah, you saw a long bursting run down the left there. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, just take it easy. In this heat, it'll take you 5 or 6 minutes to recover there. But for the Lights, yeah, just keep possession, let Orange County chase it. You get the impression Orange County, they don't have much life left in them. They've had a lot of disappointment this season. They've not managed to win many games. And they seem to be a team just lacking that little bit of confidence.
Peterson. Switch from McCabe.
It was actually Al McGear who'd come on and made that long bursting run. I wasn't aware he was on the pitch, but yeah, he's obviously full of energy, full of beans, and he decided a 30-yard run to introduce himself to the game was the right idea.
Ema Almaguer in for Las Vegas here in the second half. He came on for Christopher Jaime. I thought one of his better performances. He's typically a reserve. Jaime gets a second start tonight. How would you rate his performance?
I thought it was outstanding. The progression is there for all to see. I think that sometimes he can. He's a young man. He's 17-year-old. He can sometimes let the game go past him. But today is influential, and you can see he's learning. He's using his body better. Yeah, very, very positive. I think Enrique Duran made the right decision by bringing him in.
Second year with Vegas on a USL Academy contract. 2 years at LAFC Academy after time with Nomads in San Diego. Time to get lit. Aerial fireworks, ground fireworks, novelty samplers. Get fireworks for any celebration at redapplefireworks.com. Quezada. Well defended, throw in here for DeRoma. He'll leave it for Quezada. Jennings working hard to earn a throw-in. We know Gaines has been hurt a lot this season. He was a right back on loan from LAFC. Part of the reason I think Quezada's had to play right back. They've bounced between this back four, back three, back five. Certain situations, so you've seen Quezada in front of Bjorshult.
They go that back five to try and keep the shape and make defensively look stronger, but they've gone 4-4-2 today, the Lights, and they've looked as solid as they have all season. So potentially taking that one defender out there, put it into the midfield, gives yourself a bit more solidity. The team shape has been outstanding. They've not given Orange County any space all game.
And they've done a good job on Oloski in the second half. He was very lively in the first half. We have not called his name many times since halftime.
No, yeah, he hasn't been involved. He's been almost non-existent.
Knocked down. Kubo with his back to goal. Try to return ball.
I don't recall in the game at all the OC attacker getting behind the Vegas defense. There's been no penetration from OC. There's been a lot of crosses into the box, a lot of hopeful balls, just no cutting edge whatsoever.
Abraham Romero with the restart. Headed away by Endom. Picked up by Cal Jennings. Tried to slip it through for Trejo. That's Orozco sliding over to cut out the pass. Keenan slides out. Concedes a throw-in. There's the cross from the right. Acrobatic effort that time from Torres, kept in play by Abraham Romero. Cubo Torres, a smile on his face. Side volley on that flighted cross.
We've seen him put them in the past, haven't we? This time was extremely ambitious. Bjørsjø put himself in the right position.
Here's Torres peeking to his right, gets a willing run. Crisostomo slides over. Torres down, Crisostomo helps him up. Restart coming from Daniel Peterson.
He's got to be extremely careful now, Crisostomo, hasn't it? Already in the book for 78 minutes. Any more fouls, you'd have to say it's going to be a decision the referee's going to have to make.
Peterson or Villanueva to deliver. The Dane takes charge. Leads the team over 1,000 minutes before tonight in his first season with Orange County. He'll go short, Villanueva. To the back post, good delivery, and it's headed wide. The flag is down. It would have counted for Torres, who rose well.
Great ball into the box, wasn't it? Right to the far post from Villanueva. That's the top assist man, and he's hung in the air there fantastically well, Cubo Torres. He isn't renowned for being outstanding in the air, but he's held there, and he's decent effort, and Romero could only watch it fly past the post.
Meanwhile, the other way, it's Trejo. Jennings is arriving. Trejo goes down. Penalty given. Lightning quick counterattack from Las Vegas Lights. Hassan Ndam just into the game. Took down Trejo. And now Vegas can wrap this one up.
Yeah, Ndam, he's turned him inside out, isn't he? And Ndam has not played a lot of soccer recently. And you can see there his feet just wouldn't move. And you've got Trejo, who's so fast and so sharp. He's just done that little drop of the shoulder, and Ndam couldn't move the feet. He's brought Trejo down, and this could finish the game off.
It's Cal Jennings to take it. 3 goals on the season. Good gesture from Trejo to allow Jennings to take this one. So often, you're a goal scorer, you're taken down, you're going to the spot yourself, but Trejo, a good teammate. Rakovsky will try to keep it out. Cal Jennings here for Las Vegas Lights. Oh, well taken penalty. He gets the right way, no matter.
Slammed it home. Yeah, you're right. Trejo let him take the penalty. Obviously, Jennings has a lot of experience. Maybe training ground, they decide who is the penalty taker, and you can see why Jennings was chosen. And it's not his greatest Lights performance tonight, but he'll be happy to get away with a goal, even if it's from the spot. And very well taken, hard and low to the goalkeeper's right.
Nice minimal windup, but great power from Cal Jennings.
Yeah, that angle was the best, wasn't it? You see the pace it had going away from the goalkeeper. But really rounds off a fantastic Lights performance. Without being absolutely outstanding, the shape's been outstanding, and they've taken the opportunities so well.
4th of the season in his 9th appearance for Cal Jennings. About as efficient of a night as you can have for Las Vegas. They have not created a ton of chances, but the ones that have fallen to them, they've capitalized upon. Nathan Ordaz preparing to come on.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They just capitalized is the right word, isn't it? Without having too many opportunities, but when they've had it, they've transition, and when they've gone direct, I think there was time when the first half we discussed they weren't being direct. They were trying to play these passes and losing possession and giving Orange County easy win backs and a lot of possession. But when the Lights have gone direct, they've got it up to the likes of Trejo, the likes of Jennings. They've looked difficult to slow down.
Nathan Ordaz is back after a call-up with the Mexico U20s. Back for Las Vegas Lights. Here he is on the ball. Exciting young player. signed with LAFC about a month ago, and Jennings departs. High fives for him after his 4th goal of the USL Championship campaign.
It's great seeing Jennings play, and Jennings play almost a full 90, isn't it? I think at times we've seen him where he's so integral for the LAFC system. They want him to be available for their games, so we've seen him go off early a lot of times, but for him to play almost full 90 and get a goal, it's great to see.
McCabe got in possession. Villanueva steps forward. Good stuff from the left back. His cross is there. It's settled and cleared. Hard challenge, free kick given. Orange County down 3-0. Staring at a 5th straight without a win. Good turn of pace. The cross, though, is right at Abraham Romero from Ivan Gutierrez.
For Orange County, it's a performance that sums up a season, isn't it? Before the game, we spoke to the coach, Chaplow, and he was saying the elite goals from all areas, which we've seen again tonight. Just like either near here or here nor there, isn't it? It's easy for me to say. Just like they've been probably the better team throughout the game, and they're going to end up losing 3-0.
Well, we asked him where the goals have come from this season by and large. We asked set piece defending, transition, pinned in. He said everywhere. And tonight, an own goal, a penalty goal, and then broken down on the edge of the box.
Yeah, precisely. And without even being under too much pressure the whole game.
Entering second half stoppage time, we'll see 2 more changes for Enrique Duran. Sepulveda and Presto will come on. Here's a chance in transition for Las Vegas Lights. Quezada hustling, and he's able to keep it in. Excellent from Alvaro Quezada, and he still has the lungs to get in the box. Quezada! Just over the bar. That would have been spectacular from Alvaro Quezada.
So, the first ball to him was not the ball he wanted down the line. He's used all that energy to get there. Great cut inside Villanueva. That touch there was the best. It's lined him up absolutely perfectly. And did that look like a tip over the bar from the goalkeeper, or do you think it carried just above him?
Hard to see at that angle. But I was just tired watching Quezada make that run. I don't know how he had the energy once he kept it on the sideline. I thought he would find support, but he sensed it, saw the box, and got into the box. Here's Sepulveda and Presto. That's the last action. Well-deserved break for Quezada and Alec Lara.
Both of them outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Quezada, energy, got the goal. It's going to be counted as an own goal, but for me, it's all about him. He's taken the shot. He deserved it. Alejandro Lara, him and Keenan at the back have been absolutely first class today.
Sepulveda getting a chance. He played more last year. We spoke with Coach Duran about that. He said it's just a more crowded midfield. One of the infield players, and Al McGuire has been a big part of it. Crisostomo and Daroma. So Sepulveda, who was oftentimes a starter last year, more of a reserve. Second straight game off the bench for Nathan Sepulveda. Abraham Romero. Save of the game, did not have to do too much tonight. Nevada Donor Network save of the game, Abraham Romero. Against his former team with whom he won the USL Championship last year. Has to be interesting emotions tonight.
It's always something special, isn't it, when you play against your former team? And then to come out on top, it makes it extra special. Has there been a shot on target from OC? I don't recall one.
There's the shot. There's the forward ball from midfield. He has not had a lot of work to do, mostly dealing with crosses and the set pieces. 5 corner kicks in the first half for Orange County.
Coming from crosses, he's been outstanding. The whole team defending crosses exceptionally well.
Most notably, the Lara right behind Torres. Torres, a glancing touch at the near post, could have been a goal if not for Lara's defending. Hassan Endong whips in a ball, and it's headed clear by Bjorshol. Enrique Duran celebrates. It's a first victory since April 16th for Las Vegas Lights. Dekel Keenan celebrating with Abraham Romero. And in the end, a professional effort for Las Vegas Lights, who defeat the defending champions 3-0.
Defensively fantastic, great team performance. Without being out of this world, the Lights have just put a professional performance on, and they took their chances. When you have the likes of Trejo, Jennings, you give yourself a great opportunity, and those guys really pulled out, and the Lights took their chances, and what a fantastic victory.
An own goal, and then the two leading goal scorers. Trejo with his 7th of the year, Jennings with his 4th from the penalty spot. And our man of the match, presented by Laborers International, it's Danny Trejo.
It could have been any one of them. The back four were outstanding as well. Trejo obviously got himself a goal from 6 yards out from great play from another man that was outstanding, Crisostomo. So everyone of that team can be delighted with the performance. And Trejo will get the man of the match. Goal scorers often do, but you could have given it to any of the other 11.
As the fireworks begin, let's look at some second half fireworks from Las Vegas Lights. This goal from Trejo.
All about the builder, wasn't it? But this little touch here from Crisostomo used his body outstandingly well, and a fantastic finish from Trejo, right in the area you want him to be. Your goal scorer, your striker. God, it's just nothing better than getting a goal from 4 yards, is there?
Man of the match presented by Liuna. Red Apple Fireworks at halftime and post-game, celebrating 3 points for the home side. We'll come back and wrap it up. Full time from Cashman Field. Las Vegas Lights 3, Orange County 0.
Porter Subs is celebrating 50 years as your neighborhood sandwich shop. From a single sub shop in Sparks, Nevada, we've grown to serve local communities all across the western United States. Things have changed over the years, but every sub is still sliced fresh, served on fresh baked bread, just as we did 50 years ago. Visit your neighborhood Port of Subs today, or order online at portofsubs.com, or download our app for easy ordering and special offers.
Sliced fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
Yo sé que tú puedes.
Tú puedes hacerlo, yo creo en ti. Estoy tan orgulloso de ti. No estás solo, estoy aquí para ti. No te rindas. Deja de fumar y vapear, por favor.
Please.
Sigue intentándolo, vale la pena. Eres la persona más fuerte que conozco.
Fuerte.
Yo te admiro. Yo te admiro.
Yo te admiro.
Eres mi modelo a seguir.
Fumar y vapear hoy.
Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por mí. Hazlo por mí.
Hazlo por mí.
Hazlo por nosotros.
Nuestros niños están mirando. Para obtener ayuda gratuita para dejar de fumar y vapear, llame a la línea de ayuda de Nevada al 1855 Déjelo Ya. Es el 1855 Déjelo Ya. 1855-335-3569. Por mí, por ti, por nosotros. Viva saludable.
As a proud sponsor of the Las Vegas Lights, Security National Mortgage Company is looking to help you score your next big goal, buying a house. Our process is simple, with in-house underwriting, processing, and closing, keeping you informed from start to finish. With our Snap Home mobile app, you can look for a home, get financing, and more right from your phone. Together, we can outmatch the competition. Contact us today and let Security National be a part of your home team.
I foster because I believe that everyone could do something to help people. I make the children feel loved and let them know that they are part of a family. One of the myths about fostering is that your home isn't big enough, that you don't have the resources. DFS has a wonderful program with information and other foster parents that we can talk and network with. If your home has love, kindness, and a heart, you're a foster parent.
Post-game fireworks presented by Red Apple Fireworks After last night at Cashman Field in Las Vegas, 3-0 victory for Las Vegas Lights over the defending USL champion, Orange County SC. Time for our Get Lit moment, which is presented by Red Apple Fireworks, located over the hump in Pahrump. And this is it, the goal from Trejo.
Yeah, Trejo's the man on the score sheet, but it was just great build-up from the Lights. And this little turn here from Crisostomo was fantastic. Great ball into the danger area. And Trejo, as we've become accustomed to seeing, in the right place at the right time and clinical when needed to be.
His 7th goal of the campaign, his first since April 16th. And that smile says it all for Danny Trejo. Now to our full-time highlights. First meeting of the year between Las Vegas and Orange County. Las Vegas looking at a 7-game winless run for Orange County, 4 straight without a win. And early on, a set piece, no problem for Abraham Romero.
This sums up the whole game, to be honest. The balls into the box, then the Lights defenders being first to it, the goalkeeper being great from crosses. Here again, it's just long balls into the box. That's pretty much all OC had all night, just hopeful balls in. But the Lights defensively were just great and just never really gave anything up.
That was Captain Crisostomo off the line, and then Alvaro Quezada. His coach wants him in the attacking third more. He did just that.
Yeah, it was a hopeful hit, wasn't it? Luckily, the Lights got the deflection, and sometimes you need that bit of luck. The run, 7 games without a win, you need a bit of luck to swing the pendulum, and you saw that there with Quezada's strike.
Albie Skendi with the last touch and own goal, and then here we see it again. The Get Lit moment of the match, our highlight here. Crisostomo, Jaime, finally Trejo.
Yeah, it was just great build-up, wasn't it? Crisostomo, that little turn was fantastic. We keep seeing it, and there's a reason we keep watching it, because that's what you want to see it from football. And then, obviously, Danny Trejo turned the defender inside out. A little bit of a slow move from Ndam. Jennings, not his greatest night in the Light shirt, but he gets on the score sheet with a clinically taken penalty.
Power with minimal wind-up from Cal Jennings, his 4th of the season. Here's the full-time stats, and this really tells the story. 3 shots on target, 3 goals for Las Vegas Lights.
Yeah, the biggest story for me is 12 shots from OC, not 1 on target. Romero not under pressure all night. Defensively, the Lights were outstanding. They stopped any dangerous balls into the box. And you see that when you have Trejo and Jennings, you don't need too many opportunities. You've got guys who will score goals when called upon.
Las Vegas, its first win since April 16th, and we've spoken with Coach Duran about the firepower needed with Jennings and Trejo. They came back and on cue 3 goals for Las Vegas Lights.
Yeah, and they make the difference, don't they? We've mentioned all year the Lights set up really well. They've got great formation, they've got great shape, and defensively with Dekel Keenan and Alex Lara back there, they're solid. So when you don't have Trejo and Jennings, they don't have the clinicalness that they need. But tonight, you saw what Jennings and Trejo can bring.
And credit the back four tonight. The first 20 minutes was all Orange County, but they weathered the storm, headed a lot of balls away, and then the 21st minute goal really turned the game.
Yeah, the 21st minute goal was the tonic they needed. Defensively, they were great, but they weren't in the game, the Lights. And then that little bit of a luck for Quezada turned it, and Orange County just looked devoid of confidence, didn't they? They never looked like they were going to break down that solid back four from the Lights.
Well, Las Vegas battling through the international break, missing several key players tonight. Tony Leon, Christian Torres among them. They got Ordaz back, but nice to see this team, which will be tested here during this FIFA window, get 3 points.
Yeah, obviously there's a big squad, isn't it? And that's what you have a big squad for, is to bring these guys in. But today, you would never have noticed there was guys missing. The team shape was outstanding. Every man in that changing room will be looking around and saying, he was outstanding, he was outstanding. All of them put in a great performance. There was no bad players for the Lights out there. And they had to ride the luck at times, but a professional performance and a great win.
Las Vegas, its 5th win of the season. They do it against a older, more veteran Orange County side, which lifted the trophy at the end of last season. This was an early moment. Traore got forward, and in the end, Las Vegas, 3 goals on 3 shots on goal. For Andrew Driver and our Fire crew, Matt Peterson saying good night. Record-setting temperatures in Las Vegas, and at night, Las Vegas Lights never cooled off. Full time from Cashman Field, Las Vegas 3, Orange County nothing. Las Vegas Light Soccer is presented by De Castro Verde Law Group, where they treat you like family. By Electrolit, proud sponsor of Las Vegas Lights FC. And by Cox Surview. Catch replays of the Lights every Saturday at 10 a.m.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.